Hello, and today I'm going to do a summarize or talk about the different topics that we developed during the first term. First, I would like to start with the definition of translation, that it is a process that involves comprehend and interpretation for that have to take into account the translator to translate different texts. Also, we explore a book related with the history of translation, and we saw that translation came from ancient cultures and civilizations, and they developed this process to communicate with other people, and in fact they create some groups of translators to know about that culture. Also, we learned that the Bible was the first text that translate in the history. The first or the main translator that developed an analytical approach was Saint Jeremy, that focused in the meaning of the text and no in the literary form. Well, on the other hand, we explore some concepts related with translation. One of these concepts is the source language, that represents the original text, and the target language, that is the final text that the translator have to do. Other concept is the surface structure, that refers to the grammar and to the sound of a text, to the semantic. And the other concept is the deep structure, that focus in the thoughts, in the concepts, and in the feelings of a text. We had to take into account an important skills, and one of the skills that have to use when we want to translate is that we have to take a language, knowledge of a language. Also, we have to be experts in writing. Also, the translator have to pay attention to detail, to avoid redundancy, that refers to the words that repeat in a text, and the gender, and that words that have the same root. Also, we have to avoid the noise, that was the different interference that we have to or we can in a text. Another is the filters, that it when the message is blocked out or exaggerate the text. And finally, the translator have to review a process, that is when the translator have to follow a methodology. Finally, we made some exercise in class. We translate some text, and we pay attention to the details that we have to take into account when we are going to translate. And that's it.